Is your desire for fun and games designed to keep me occupied, or you?
Well, both of us, I guess.
But I'm sorry, my dear, but I give up.
Oh, are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine. I'm just tired.
I'm sorry. I've kept you up late.
No, that's nonsense. I wanted to be with you. I'm just getting tired, that's all.
No, I should have insisted a long time ago that you go to bed.
I know my limitations. All I need is a good night's rest.
All right, then. Go to bed.
Since you put it that way.
Why, darling, you're home.
I'm sorry I had to be gone so long, darling. Geraldine?
Skylar, I'm very glad you arrived when you did. Now I can go to bed with clear conscience.
Oh, I trust you enjoyed the evening?
Oh, Geraldine is the best company.
Now, Raven, be truthful. The very best company you could have has just arrived home.
All right. So, you're a close second.
I'll settle for that. In the meantime, I'm going to bed. So to all, a good night.
All right, if there's anything you need, you just tell me.
Good night, Geraldine. And I want to tell you that I'm very, very pleased that you've decided to stay with us.
Thank you, Skylar. Well, good night.
Good night.
Hey.
Alone at last.
I'm sorry that I was gone so long, but it was unavoidable.
Well, you look as if you had a very successful business meeting.
Well, why do you say that?
Why, you look triumphant.
Well, as a matter of fact, things turned out pretty well. As a matter of fact, I resolved more than just one problem tonight.
What's happening?
I'm calling from a phone booth outside the dance studio. Gavin's phone was ripped out.
Oh, yes, I know about that.
Police just arrived, and I've also called for an ambulance.
Well, how's Gunther? Will he be all right?
Gunther's dead, Nicole.
I want every corner of this room dusted for fingerprints.
Okay.
When that phone's in working order, I want to know about it.
Okay.
Okay, what do you have for us so far, Doc?
Can't you talk to us after the autopsy is finished? We'll know more in a day or so when Dr. Kavanagh and Dr. Fisher get it.
Look, I'm not going to carve everything you're telling me in stone. Anything you could give me, Doc, would help.
The man was shot once. Nasty wound in the abdomen.
Can you give me an estimated time of death?
Oh, he stopped breathing not too long ago. It's a fresh corpse, Detective. He's been dead about 10, 15 minutes at the most.
15 minutes? That's very peculiar.
Hello, John.
Hi there, Miles.
Damien, I'm sorry. I had to call home. That's all taken care of. I'll help you in any way I can.
Well, you didn't just happen to come in here and stumble across Gunther's body. How did you know he was here?
I was at Sid's Tavern with Nicole and Jody. Gavin called Jody there to tell her there'd been some trouble.
Can you tell me exactly what kind of trouble?
Well, now, look, Damien, I don't have to tell you the whole story, right? You know part of it.
Well, I knew they weren't friends. I didn't know they were mortal enemies. Well, go ahead. Tell me what you know.
Well, all right, Jody was here in the studio earlier this evening all by herself. She was waiting for Gavin. Apparently, they had some plans for him. Gunther arrived before Gavin did.
What moved Gunther to show his face around here?
Oh, don't ask me. I don't have any idea.
So Jody was here with Gunther?
Yes. And he started to harass her. He locked the door, came after her.
That guy just didn't want to give up, did he? How bad was it this time?
It's the worst experience yet. I mean, her dress was torn. I saw it. She said she had to pick up a cane to defend herself, but she managed to escape. She ran to Sid's Tavern. That's where we met her. It wasn't prearranged or anything. I mean, Nicole and I were just eating there.
So how did Gavin Wiley manage to get involved in this?
On her way out of this building, Jody ran into him. She told him what happened.
And of course, Gavin came upstairs to the studio.
Well, he promised he was going to call the police. There wouldn't be any kind of a fight.
Well, apparently Mr. Wiley wasn't the kind of guy who keeps his word. The gun we found under Gunther's body was registered under his name.
Yeah, well, that's not a surprise, Damien. I told you. He called Jody and told her exactly what happened. He said that Gunther needed medical attention. That's why I ran over here.
And what did you find when you got here?
Well, Gunther was lying pretty much in the same position he is now. There'd been a tremendous loss of blood.
Was he dead?
No. He's semi-conscious.
Well, did he manage to say anything?
Well, yeah, he mumbled something about his watch.
His watch? Just a second. Well, it's just an ordinary kind of watch. Still running. But why did he mention his watch?
I don't know. Listen, I was concentrating on his wound. I was telling him I was going to have to go downstairs, call for an ambulance. All of a sudden, I felt this crack on the back of my head, and the lights went out.
You were knocked unconscious?
Yeah, that's right. No blood, but I got a lump there about the size of a golf ball.
How long were you out?
Had to have been a good 40 minutes.
And what happened when you woke up?
Well, I was very groggy, but the first thing I remember doing was checking on Gunther. It's too late. He'd already died.
Are you telling me that if there hadn't been a 40-minute lapse, that Gunther might still be alive?
I couldn't swear to that, but yeah, it's possible.
How was your bath?
Very bubbly and very relaxing. You should have taken one, too.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, sure. Why do you ask?
You look kind of strange.
Yeah, well, I feel drained.
The business meeting?
Yeah. Yeah, that was it. It took a lot out of me.
Poor baby.
Seems as though a harmony is hard to find. Always on my mind. And frustrated days pass without sight. The edge of night